So, you've been to the movies recently because I saw Michael.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Uh, yeah, and what's really interesting is the relationship between him and his dad. You know, there's a school of thought that
You see parallels, I think.
yeah, definitely
In that.
in terms of the parenting, because one side of the coin is that without Joe Jackson, there won't be any Michael Jackson.
Yeah, undoubtedly.
But there's a view that he was a disciplinarian. He took his childhood away from Michael, and that's why Michael became who he was, just really, really confused, and in my view, got trapped in that childhood and was trying to recreate.
Yeah.
But for me, it made me think about parenting, because one of the things I never told you, Ben, is that my late father, Edie, sent me to boarding school. Yeah, he sent me to boarding school because he genuinely believed that I was too weak as a boy.
Little girly girl.
I won't say girly, but he just wanted me to be much, much stronger, to have a discipline. I mean, that discipline, that is what he wanted. He said I was too around my mommy.
And look what happened.
Yeah.
He wasn't wrong.
Well, I'm not sure whether he
Could you have gotten where you are today without the sort of the iron fist that your father sort of ruled over you with?
I don't know. I just know that I don't necessarily want to be like my father, because he was brutal. He was really, really brutal.
Sometimes to make an omelette you have to break a few eggs.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, but
you're not like that with your.
No. I try to find a balance with all my 16 children. I try to find a balance, but children need discipline. Like you can't smack a child.
No. You can't?
In my country, you can.
You can?
Yes, but here you can't.
No.
You have to change the law. You can't. You should be able to discipline a child. All this whole idea that
spare the rod, spoil the child. That's what we used to say here.
Yeah, you I remember you just face the wall. That's what you do here. Face the wall. And that is not punishment.
Well, think about a fine establishment like this. Here we are at Oxford. No, maybe we should say at a boarding.